Everyone in our class should have read The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco when they were in 5th grade. Even if the ideas are deep and hard to understand, I think it's best for me to understand them well as soon as possible. The main point of The Millionaire Fastlane is how to get rich by starting and running a successful business. Throughout the book, the author, on the other hand, tells the difference between a real business that can make money and a job business. Companies that make money are both big and big enough to make a difference. Firms that offer jobs don't have either. This is the main difference between running a coffee shop and making an iPhone app that millions of people download. One can talk to everyone on the planet, while the other can only talk to 100 people every day. His favorite saying goes something like this: to make millions, you have to reach millions. Do you think I'll be itching to start my own business as soon as I finish this book? The truth is, no. The more you read, the more you realize that the best way to deal with books is to change them so that they fit into your life, not the other way around. It's possible that you wouldn't have built a company worth $1 million by the time you're 30 or even 40, but this book can help you make a difference in other people's lives. We all come to life with different sets of skills, so we all have to go our own separate ways. Even so, you can have a few smaller businesses that have the chance to grow and become big. But you can also have a blog, a YouTube channel like ours, and a group page on Facebook as parts of your online presence. You should have no problem with the fact that these businesses will eventually serve thousands of customers, since you fully expect that to happen. Your main goal in life should be to give your family a good life, and with proper instructions, I think you'll be on the right track to get there. But it would be helpful to know how to start a business that will make you a billionaire. Now, for that, here are the 5 most important takeaways from Millionaire Fastlane. Know the difference between businesses that operate in the fast lane and those that operate in the slow lane. MJ says that there are 3 ways to go through life: on the sidewalk, in the slow lane, or in the fast lane. Get an education, get a job, put money in your 401k, and wait 45 years to retire is an example of the slow lane, which is what most people do. When we say fast lane, we mean making something that can reach millions of people. When we start a business, we need to think about how we'll get millions of customers in the long run. That's where people can find real wealth and money. Even if we decide to open a flower or a coffee shop, we should think about how we can expand it to other places, turn it into a franchise, or give it to someone else to run so we can move on to our next project. We don't want to start a business that does nothing but give people jobs. The slow lane isn't a good choice. The slow lane suggests that you invest 10% of your income in the stock market over 40 to 50 years. You might become wealthy in the long run. This could happen if you give it enough time and let it build up. But how long do you have to wait before you can enjoy the good things that life has to offer? How old do you have to be to start getting what you deserve for your hard work? The best strategy is one that takes parts from both the slow lane and the fast lane. Imagine you have a typical 9-to-5 job, but you also use YouTube, blogs, and Facebook to run businesses that deal with real estate, investments, and the fast lane platform. Because of this, you'll not be ruling out any options. Learning new skills and staying up to date are 2 of the most important things that will help you get rich quickly. If you keep going like this, you'll get to a level that's about the same as the fast lane. Getting rich is not a one-time event, but rather a process. The whole book is about him talking about one particular subject. People in sidewalk and slow lane think that fast lane's wealth is a big deal. They might say things like, "He just got lucky and made a lot of money." For example, if someone came by tomorrow and bought our channel for $2 million, someone in the slow lane might say something like, he was lucky to sell his channel. Since he's now one of them, we can call him a fat cat. On the other hand, they won't take into account the amount of struggle faced to reach a certain stage. There are a lot of people who don't do anything, but want everything. Getting rich is a journey. As soon as you take the first step toward making a procedure, things start to come together in a way that seems like magic. How this works out is strange. People who say money can't buy happiness usually have already decided that they won't be successful with money. This is something really important that we need to discuss, because whenever you take a step forward towards your dream, you'll notice that the people in your immediate surroundings start to change. Some of the words you'll keep hearing are balance or money can't buy happiness, and you only care about money. In fact, nothing else will be as important to you as your family, but you'll keep hearing this. When you start your Fastlane journey for the first time, you need to be very careful. When someone takes a path that not many people take, most people look down on them. Control is an important part of the equation for figuring out who's wealthy. This book is huge, and it has a lot of instructions and information in it. Up to this point, we've only talked about 10% of the book. Even so, control is very important. We have no say in how things are done at our jobs. Before we can go into the fast lane, we need to be in charge of something. You should have full control in everything you do or are planning to do. Instead of letting others dictate how you make money, know how to do it independently so you can have as much as you deserve. Go and take charge of the parts of your life that you don't have control over yet. Find a product or service where you can set the price or decide whether or not it's available. Something like a billboard, the real estate market, or giving money to someone. In this life, you really do need to do something to make money. In general, this book wouldn't be able to cover everything. Even taking notes out of it is going to take a whole lot of time. Use the book as a guide when you're thinking of businesses you could start. Remember that the goal of your new business is to make someone else's life easier. Do not start a business with the goal of getting rich or making a lot of money. When you start helping people solve their problems, money will come to you on its own. Get to the head of the line. Find new ways to make money and invest in the stock market and the real estate market. If you read this book, you'll start to see the world either as a producer or as a consumer, depending on which point of view you choose. You'll decide that you want to be a producer in the end. What do you think about this? Did you learn something? Let us know in the comment section down below. That was all from this video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content in future. Also, turn on the notification bell so you know the minute we post another video. We'll see you next time, so stay tuned.